Hey, my name is Peter from guitarfaculty.com. In this video, I will share with you on how to read a chord diagram or chord chart, if some might say the name. So what is a chord diagram? A chord diagram is basically a diagram that allows us to read how the shape of the chord should be pressed. So I'm going to show you by giving you some examples. Right now, let's do a quick recap. What are strings and frets? So if you haven't watched that video, you can go to that video here to watch the two most important parts of the guitar, the strings and frets. Anyway, quick recap. String 1 is the thinnest string, string 6 is the thickest string, the fret is the area, not the fret bar, the metal bar is not the fret. It divides the fret. Okay, so one more time, string 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. String 6 is the thickest string. If you cannot remember, think of the building floor. Story 1 is always at the bottom. Story 6 will be nearer to your face, taller. Okay. Alright. And also the left hand. Thumb does not have number. Index finger is 1. Pinky is 4. So like I said, if you haven't watched that video and you are confused about the two most important parts of the strings and the frets, then go to the link here. Otherwise, if you are unsure of how to tune your guitar, you can also go to the link here below. Alright, below, I'm going to put it down below here. So click on them, watch them, and then come back here. Alright. Okay, I assume you have already watched the videos, or you already know how strings and frets work, and also how to tune the guitar. Now that you have already tuned your guitar, let's talk about how to read chord diagram. Are you ready? So I'm going to show you from my point of view how to read a chord diagram. What better way to show you than to show you what I see, yeah? Let's begin. Okay, let's begin. Now let's talk about how a chord diagram looks like. I'm going to draw on this whiteboard 6 vertical lines. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 vertical lines. The thing is that when we read a chord diagram, the vertical lines refer to the strings. So actually this is string 1. And then this will be string 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. String 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you recall, the way that we look at the guitar from our point of view, our eyes are actually from here, because when you look down on the guitar actually looks horizontal instead of vertical. I know it sounds a little bit weird, but that is the international standard of how chord diagrams are being drawn, and that is how we read it. We read it vertically. That being said, if you recall, we have the frets. So now frets is the area and fret bars are the horizontal lines on a chord diagram, so they look like this. For example, this will be how we read a chord diagram. So I think this is more familiar to you if you look at the blue line, or rather the blue box drawn in blue color. This is the way that we read it vertically. So if you see a square like this, do not be confused, you read it vertically. Now that being said, how do we look at the circles inside the chord diagram? Now I think this is what we will usually see. If you see circles inside the diagram, what they mean is that these are the notes that you're supposed to press. And take note that the circle actually rests on the strings. Okay? So in this case, this is what we call a E minor. In fact, in some diagrams, you might find finger numbers inside the circles. So in this case, let's say I put 1 here and 2 here. Then all it means is that I'm going to press the guitar with my index finger on string 5 and middle finger on string 4. and both of them are in fret 2. Notice that this is string 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for vertical lines, and horizontally this whole area will be fret 1, and this will be fret 2, fret 3, fret 4, and so on and so forth. Okay, so let's take a look at how it looks like on the guitar. Give me a while. Okay, in front of me I have a guitar, as you can see. So likewise, when you look down on the guitar, this is what you see. Yeah, and obviously when we hold the guitar, we'll tilt it a little bit towards us so we can see the fingerboards. Now remember, this is how we press it. We press with finger 1 on string 5, fret 2. So string 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then fret 2, fret 1, fret 2. So it's here, and then we add finger number 2 on string 4, fret 2, the same place, and this is how it looks like. From your point of view, when you look at the guitar, this is how it looks like. I'm assuming you are a right-handed guitar. Okay, so this is how you press E minor. Okay, that being said, once in a while we might see something like this. Let me give you an example. Let me erase this a little bit. I'm going to erase the numbers on top. I think by now you know that these are strings, and let me erase this. Okay, what does this look like? Some of my students, they say this looks like triangle. Some of them say it looks like arrow, and some of them have interesting answers like it looks like Mickey Mouse. Anyway, this is the shape of D chord, and on top of that we actually do not play string 6 and 5 on the D chord shape. So if you do not see any circle drawn on the string nor any cross, that means you will play it nonetheless. So in this case, this is D. When you see cross, it means you do not play string 5 and 6. So if I have the fingering numbers inside, then this is how it looks like. Finger 1 here, finger 2, and finger 3. This is D chord, and this is how I press it. One more time, let's go through it. Okay, finger 1 on string 3, fret 2, finger 2 on string 1, fret 2, so they are in the same frets, and then finger 3, you put it on string 2, fret 3. So from your point of view, it will look like it's an arrow pointing towards the floor, like what you're seeing on the screen now. And one more time, this is how it looks like. Okay, and okay, so this is D, and when we play only 4 strings. Okay, I'm assuming you have the correct standard tuning. So this is D. If you strum, it will just be like this. 4 strings. So that explains the cross in the chord diagram. Okay, that being said, let's talk about the next kind of situation you might encounter when reading a chord diagram. Give me a while again. Let me erase this. I like this eraser because it sticks with the magnet. Okay. Now that we have connected all the lines, I have here with me 6 vertical lines representing the 6 strings on the guitar. Remember, this is string 1, and this is string 6. Horizontal line refers to the fret bars. Fret bars are not the fret, they divide the fret, so this whole area is fret 1, this is fret 2. I know I say this a lot of time, but it's very important, and this is why I always repeat it. Okay, so I talked about how to read the circles, I've talked about the cross. Now let's talk about this kind of situation. Once in a while we might see something like this. Let's see. Can you see that? Okay, so in this case, this is actually what we call a B chord. So this is a B chord, but I'm not talking about the chord name, I'm talking about how to read this shape. If you see this, what this means is that you're going to use finger 1 to bar the entire fret 2, and then you use finger 2, 3, 4 to press down string 4, 3, 2. Alright, the strings are not the finger numbers, different, okay? So in other words, it looks like this. Go through with me. Let's go through this together and you'll see what I mean. Okay, remember this is fret 1, fret 2. So I'm going to put index finger on fret 2. And then I'm going to put 3 fingers here on string 4, 3, 2. Okay, so this is how it looks like. From your point of view, it looks like this. Can you see that? Okay, so this is B chord. And what I've done here is I've used the fingertip, index fingertip, to touch string 6, so that when I do strum the strings, it actually mutes string number 6 even if I strum all the 6 strings. Okay? So that is for how to read chord diagram with a bar chord, a bar fingering inside there. So bar is spelled as a B-A-R-R-E, so we call this a bar chord because you use your index finger to act as a bar. It also acts like a capo, but that will be a topic for another time. Now let's try this, see if you can press this shape. Let me draw it. Ayah. So this is actually what we call a F sharp. So in this case, there's no muting. I think you know how to press it. Why not you test it out? Try it. Pick up your guitar, pause this video, and then press the shape. Got that? Okay, so if you do it well, you would have something like this. From your point of view, it looks like this. Okay? Okay. What if? Now let's say what if you see a number beside the chord diagram. Let's say I put 3 here. What does that mean? What does this 3 mean? I'm going to erase the I here. Okay, I think you know that. You look from there. Okay, what if you see a number here? This 3 at the side of this fret. Notice I write beside the fret, not beside the fret bar. Okay, I write beside the fret. What does this number mean? This number actually refers to the fret that you're supposed to press. In other words, now this bar chord will not be on fret 2. Take a look, instead of being on the fret 2 with this shape, now it means you're going to move to here. Now you notice that index finger 1 is on fret 3, okay, fret 3. Likewise, if I write this number as a higher number, for example, if I write this as For example, if I write it at 7, so what it means is that you're going to press this all the way down to fret 7. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to be here, and you're going to press the shape. So this is how it looks like, higher up on the fingerboard. So when we say higher or lower, we refer to the pitch, alright? Not the direction, the pitch. So the higher the fret you press, of course, the higher the pitch. So let's apply this in a simpler fashion. Let me erase this whole thing and redraw. Okay, suppose I draw a circle here, and I use finger 1, alright? So if I put finger 1 here, then obviously you'll be pressing this like how you press the rest of the chords. Finger 1 on string 5, fret 2. No number here, so you strum all the 6 strings. No cross, you strum all the 6 strings. But if I put here as 5, what it means is that now this whole fret here, this whole area essentially has become fret 5, and this is how you press it. Instead of pressing it here, you'll be moving it down to fret 5 over here. Okay? Is that easy? I think it's quite easy, yeah? If you have questions, you can always contact me. Depending on where you watch this video, you might want to drop a comment below or come to my website, email me, or find ways. I think you'll know me, alright? I'm Peter from guitarfaculty.com. The link should be around this screen that you're watching. Okay, so that is that for how to read a chord diagram. Quick recap. Okay, point number 1, vertical lines refer to strings. Point number 2, horizontal lines refer to fret bars. So your point of view will be here. Okay, circles inside the, or numbers inside the circles refer to the finger number, the left hand fretting finger numbers. Alright, and then if you see bar chord, press accordingly. If you see the number beside the fret, shift them accordingly as well. I hope this helps. I know it takes some time to digest and understand this, but in the future videos or in other videos that I make, I'll be showing you how to read chord diagram. With practice, you will improve. That is that for this demonstration on how to read chord diagram. I hope it helps. If you like this video, share it with your friends who are learning guitar as well, how to read chord diagrams. Okay, that's that. Talk to you again. Alright, now let's put your learning to the test. So I'm going to show you some chord diagrams, just a few, right? As examples, let's go through them. If you have learned how to read and play the chords, you will be able to do the same as me. So step 1, make sure your guitar is in tune. Are you in tune? If you are not, then you want to go to this video, tune it, and then come back. Assuming you have already tuned your guitar, then now let's talk about the first chord. Let's do the simple one first. How do you press this chord? This is E minor. Got that? Okay, so if you have done that, then this is how it should sound like on your guitar. Your finger 1 will be on string 5, fret 2, finger 2 will be on string 4, fret 2 as well. And then the strings will sound like this. Right, from string 6 down to 1. Do you have the same sound as me? If you have, then congratulations, you know how to read the chord diagram. This means it has opened up the door for you to be able to learn a lot more chords. Let's talk about the next chord. How do you press this? This is C chord, and I put my finger number 3 on string 5, fret 2, finger 2 on string 4, fret 2, and then finger 1 on string 2, fret 1. Alright, follow the chord diagram. If you are there, then you will have this shape. and we mute string 6, so I don't play string 6. It sounds like this from string 5, 4, 3, 2, and that's 1. So this is how it sounds like for C chord. You got that? Great. Now let's do D. This is how D looks like. Okay, by now if you are able to read the chord diagram, this should be very simple for you. You add your index finger on string 3, fret 2, finger number 2, middle finger on string 1, fret 2. So 2 fingers on fret 2 and finger number 3 on string 2, fret 3. And you mute string 5 and 6. So if you strum, you'll be strumming on string 4, 3, 2, 1, sounds like this. One more time. Got that? So if you can do that, then you have D chord. And these are the 3 chords. Let's do the final one of the day. Let's do G chord. How do you press G chord? So let's go to it. Put your finger number 4, pinky on string 1, fret 3, finger number 3 on string 2, fret 3 as well, and then finger number 2 on string 6, fret 3. So you have 3 fingers on fret 3. And then you add your index finger, finger 2 on string 5, fret 2. Got that? And then this is how G sounds like. This is G chord. Okay? So this is G. I hope this helps. If you have questions or you want to know how to play other chords, just post a comment below, talk to me, alright? So that's that for this part of the video. Okay, I hope that helps. Now that you know how to read a chord diagram, let's try them out a little bit. Let's say if I show you E minor, do you know how to press E minor? If I show you C, do you know how to press C? How about G? How about D? Okay, so this is for this video. Catch you again. My name is Peter from Guitar Faculty, and you have questions, just drop them below in the comments. Alright, bye bye. Subscribe, comment, share, like. Bye bye.